Hey, I'm about to tell you the 5 secrets for you not to get shot by a police officer. Psych. I know right now in the media, it seems like this is the case. And true, I know many of us have probably had somebody in our lives that's had a rough interaction with the police. Maybe some of us have had that rough interaction ourselves. Yet, many more of us have had simply fine interactions with the boys in blue.
Really?
Yeah, really. In fact, I know of plenty of great officers all over this country in cities and neighborhoods that are doing great work with our friends and family. As a matter of fact, there's a picture of me right there giving dap to an officer during one of our community functions. So police are not all bad, but like me or you, any one of them could be triggered to
enforce the law
if provoked. So here are 5 things that you can do from your end to have the best interaction possible. Number 1, don't ever raise your voice and get smart ever with a police officer that is doing a stop with you.
This only escalates the situation.
Here's what you can do. Number 1, ask,
Officer, why am I being detained?
Number 2, ask,
am I under arrest or am I free to go?
most importantly, you can record the altercation. You see, the ACLU has created an app that allows you to press the record button, and once you do, automatically sends video and audio to their law offices in your state. And here's another thing, you can also dial 911.
You saying that I can dial 911 on a cop?
Yes, dialing 911 creates an official recording of the audio of your interaction that can be used later in your behalf in court. Put that on World Star. Number 2, don't ever run. Running says you're automatically guilty.
I'm guilty.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Whoa. Running gives them probable cause to use the necessary force to eliminate that threat. So here's what you can do. Number 1, be respectful and remember your rights. Respectfully share that you're exercising your right to remain silent.
I ain't saying nothing for me. I ain't talking.
Number 2, respectfully ask often and frequently, are you being detained and under arrest or are you free to leave? So, can I go? What about now? Now? In most states, a stop and frisk is legal, but you can respectfully share that you do not consent to any further searches besides the pat down.
Watch your hands, man. Not really comfortable with that.
Remember key things like the officer's name, the badges, the street address or the intersection that you may be on, the time of day, the date. All of those things are important. Hey, did you remember that officer's name? Nah, man, I thought that you was gonna remember that. I was asleep. Most importantly, you can ask other onlookers to record the situation. Can somebody film this? Put this on World Star? Number 3, don't ever resist against the police during an altercation. Think about it. Out of you and the officers that's involved, who's locked and loaded right now? Here's what you can do. First of all, submit. Humble yourself. 10 times out of 9, yeah, I said it like that, the officers are going to win that altercation, either because of numbers or weaponry or force. So you don't ever want to get into a fight with a police officer, or worse, more than one police officer. Most of the time, you will end up badly hurt by fighting against a police officer. Worst case scenario, you'll end up on this list. If you suspect misconduct on behalf of a police officer, here's what you should do. Number 1, report it later. Lastly, you should go to the doctors immediately following an altercation so that you can get a medical report of what happened. Most importantly, do not fight against an officer. Number 4, don't ever reach for anything, nothing, without first getting their permission. Dude, I was just reaching for my purse. Dude, I cell phone.
I thought it was a gun.
Do ask for permission to get whatever it is you think you may need during that time. If they give you permission, explain to them exactly what you may need to do in order to get the thing that you just got permission to get. If they're okay with that, proceed exactly in the manner that was just agreed upon. Don't deviate, don't change, don't call an audible.
Number 5.
Last but not least, and this is a good one, don't retain in your hands anything that they no longer want you to keep in your hand.
But dude, you just said that I could have these things.
Doesn't matter. If they change their mind, you let it go. Immediately.
Let it go?
Let it go.
Let it go, let it go.
In all seriousness, you may not want to sing or run or dance or any of those other things, but you do want to do the things that are going to save your life. So here they are again in quick order, the steps that you can take to make sure you have the safest interaction possible with officers. Number 1, do make a recording, either by simply dialing 911, using your phone, or using the ACLU app that we talked about earlier. Number 2, always remain polite. Number 3, ask for permission to get anything. Granted, these things aren't perfect, and we all know some officers who have actually done some bad things to some good people. However, in most scenarios, remembering these tips that we just shared in this video could save your life. So if you're interested in saving a life, share this video. Spread the word. As my mom would say, the life you save could be the life of someone you love. Thank you for watching. I'm Rodney C. Burris, and these are RC Be More Views.